You also guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244. Welcome to the monthly update, which is the content calendar or content schedule or roadmap, whatever you want to call it. This is what it is, the monthly update of the things that are coming up in Hitman 2. And I will be doing this as long as there is something to actually talk about. I'll be continuing to do this stuff all the way up to Hitman 3, and obviously that's going to take over. Any news of Hitman 3 will come along, I will be sure to update you guys if anything comes along. I'm not expecting anything until E3, like I said before in my previous update video. But let's get to the March content calendar and let's see what's cooking. And once again, it's not that much. It's going to be pretty much the same standard every month now, until all the way up to Hitman 3, or at least until there's some news of Hitman 3, that is, anyway. Every month we're going to get the same, not the same featured contracts, but we're going to be getting new featured contracts. Every month we're going to get some sort of curated contracts, and we're going to have a reactivated elusive target. However, the elusive target is only going to be for people that haven't actually done it in the first place. So from March the 5th, which is already out now, which came out today, we have some new featured contracts. The theme of the featured contracts is called Lucky Break. And on March 13th, which we have the Appraiser, which is the elusive target that came up in Isle of Scale. And I've got a video for that already, so if you are looking for a solution to this particular elusive target, I will leave that link in the description as well if you want to go check that out. That elusive target, by all means go ahead and do that. Prepare yourself. I've already done it, so I can't do it again. I mean, I've done it on a few accounts now, so they really should, in the meantime, they really should just let everyone do these contracts again, really. I mean, what's the harm, really, at the end of the day? I really think elusive targets at this point should just be scrapped, but we'll save that for another video. Anyway, also that's coming up on March 19th, which is just a few days later, we have the curated contracts by someone from the Hitman community called The Contractor. We'll get into more details of that when we get through the breakdown. March 26th, we have the IOI monthly, which is they do a monthly live stream. Mainly these days, the IOI monthly live stream is just for shoutouts, really, and I don't really know, because they're not revealing anything from Hitman 3, and I don't really see the point of them doing the streams anymore, to be honest. But I think it's just fan service at the end of the day. But if you are interested in that kind of thing, go ahead and check that out on Twitch, on the IO Interactive's Twitch. But here's the breakdown of the March content calendar itself. So it says as follows: is that the March content calendar for Hitman 2 has arrived and forecasts what is to come throughout the month. Here's your breakdown of the upcoming content for March in Hitman 2. First of all, featured contracts. Get your featured contract in the game for the entire community to enjoy. We will handpick 10 contracts from the official submission thread on Hitman Forum, and they will be added to the game for everybody to play on March the 5th. We're leaning on the theme of Lucky Break this month, and we now look forward to seeing exactly how you adapt into the contract idea. I personally steer away from featured contracts because of they mainly consist of targets that don't really tend to move around, targets that stand still in public areas, or you'll have 5 targets with really convoluted ways of killing them. I'm not a fan of that. I prefer freedom over being told exactly what to do. When there's only like one way of doing contracts, then I'm not really interested. So I tend to stay away from featured contracts. I'm not, I understand that I'm putting it all in one bag kind of thing, saying that all featured contracts are like that, but that's basically the reason why I avoid them. For elusive target reactivation, Miranda Jameson is the world-famous art appraiser, but also a key figure involved in extensive price fixing within the art world. After attempting to steal a valuable piece of art, the owner has requested the ICA to permanently retire her and retrieve her notebook. That gives you 1 target, 2 objectives, 10 days, and endless possibilities. Good luck. I'm not sure about endless, but yeah. But yeah, once again, I'll leave the link in the description if you are interested to see that elusive target reactivation. Also, I'll make sure I'll publish it in my community tab once this goes live on the 13th of March. So is that Friday the 13th? Damn. Okay. Right, moving on. The curated contracts. The curator is the contractor. This month, our chosen curator is the mastermind behind the community trials and a big part of the 12 days of contracts. So if you remember all those contracts that took part at Christmas that I mostly took part of and covered most of the videos, those contracts weren't that bad actually. I actually pretty like those, so I reckon these curated contracts might be quite a bit better than the featured ones, but I'd recommend giving them a go. So it says, yeah, making the where I've lost where I was now. As their name might suggest, the contractor knows a thing or two about contracts, and we're looking forward to seeing what choices they make. We'll also have a spotlight article about them live on our website before the curated contracts are available in game. So if you are interested to get to know the contractor a little bit more, you can go ahead and look in the blog for that. Next is the IO Monthly. This is your monthly look behind the scenes at IO Interactive returns on the 13th episode. Tune in for the first reveal of the bumper April's content schedule. Find out who takes the lead in the next round of Contract Showdown and get your questions answered by the IOI community team. Tune in on the official channels of Twitch or Mixer on Thursday, March 26th for all of that and more. I like how it says the bumper April content schedule when it's usually exactly the same thing next month. What came after the Appraiser? Let me think now. I think, was it the Undying again? I think it was the Undying again actually. So I think the Undying returns for April. I could be completely wrong on that. The one that came after the Appraiser. I've done that without researching. But yeah, I think it's that. There are going to be more featured contracts and there'll be another curated contracts. And that's pretty much it. So I've got nothing else left to cover really. As you may have noticed, I've been really tuning down the amount of uploads I've been doing on the channel since 2020, and the pure fact is there's nothing really to upload. I've been doing the Silent Assassin suit onlys for the legacy stuff, the definitive version of these maps, but obviously the views are going down for those. People are losing interest. I think overall the game has lost a lot of interest in a lot of people on my channel. It's not just my channel either, it's just the game in general. No one's really playing it apart from the from Throat's community that's going around doing their speedrun community when they do extra stuff like the roulette rivals and stuff like that, which is obviously cool, but apart from that small group there, I don't think there's that many people currently playing the game casually. But you know, that's just how it is. We're just patiently waiting for Hitman 3 news to come out, and so as am I. I'm excited to play it. I'm excited to hear something about it. Hear something, at least. Give us something. Give us a screenshot. Just give us a bit of a hint. Tell us where the locations are going to be. Just tell us something, rather than just saying nothing at all. Nothing at all until you're ready. It's like, come on, man. Just give us something. And I'm pretty sure everyone is feeling the same way as well. But as for this video, I'm done. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you very much for staring at 47 here. I really do appreciate all the support, the continued support, really, from everybody. I really do appreciate that. So thank you very much for watching. Be safe from this virus, by the way. Make sure you wash your hands and all that kind of stuff. So make sure, I don't want to hear anyone catching any kind of virus. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, which is probably going to be the Bangkok Silent Assassin suit only. I'll see you soon. Cheers.